All right, guys, thank you for being on, man. This is very exciting. I know we're in July, but things are really on the up and up. We've had some exciting things that happened the last little bit. And I'll tell you, I'm going into my 18th year full time with It Works Global. And when Mark come out with the celery, just hold on a second. I got somebody. There we go. Anyway, after ordering this book and reading this particular book on the benefits of celery, it's been pretty amazing. Um, all right, Josh, you can unmute yourself when you get a chance. I think you hit again. It's pretty amazing that the benefits. And Josh, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't care if you're 6 years old or 106. This product can actually be used to help you for the benefits that just celery. And I'm gonna let Josh explain. We actually got this guy that wrote this book on a conference call, and what he told Mark and him is that he wished he would have come up with this first. After all the books he's written, this is his 5-year bestseller, and this is what got me turned on for the things that I've been through physically, personally. I believe if I would have been utilizing a product of this magnitude, and by the way, we're the first company in direct sales that has this particular product. We don't have to worry about competition. The only competition you have is yourself and your ability to share this particular story. Because the name of the book, and this is Medical Medium Celery Juice, the most powerful medicine of our time, healing millions worldwide. This is a third-party book. Josh, you and I've been doing this a long time, and I'm the one thing that I understood about some people met with us not long ago. It Works Global. We're creating more 7-figure earners in the industry than all the other companies out there combined. And it's not the old money like Josh and I's been here a long time. It's hit these millionaire clubs. We got a lot of new people every 36 to 42 months to 5 years of breaking the $1 million mark. And we're extremely excited. But what I'm going to tell you now, in the next 36 months, there's going to, with products like this, that we're changing the course of history, the course of the industry, that we're going to work on your wellness. And when we work on your wellness, everything else is going to come full circle to you. This is going to be the healthiest organization in the entire world because we are bringing you life-changing products. But you know what? We're the only company with these kind of products. In all of the direct sales, we've got everybody's attention in the industry. So Josh, come on. We want to actually help them develop a game plan tonight for how we're going to market celery. We know we got a big challenge coming up. We know everything will start hitting really quick. So Josh, how excited are you after all the years you and I have been doing this together? How excited are you about this this new product?
Well, I'm super excited, Rusty. I mean, like you said, I've been in about 7 years now, and I've never been more excited, to be honest. I mean, look at the year that we've started with. 2019 has been a complete year of fire. We've got new products. The company is booming, like you had mentioned. People's income is growing, and that's not the case for a lot of people in our industry, like you had mentioned. And so I just feel very blessed to be a part of It Works Global, to be in the midst of it during this exciting time. And I'm excited for celery. I didn't know much about it until Cammie started juicing, about 6 months ago, 8 months ago or so. And yeah, I'll be honest, I got excited about it then when she was talking about some of the benefits and how her body felt drinking the celery every single morning. And we bought the juicer. We went shopping for celery once, and that was the end of it. I think that was 4 months ago. Our juicer's been used once, and we never did it again just because it was such a hassle. We're busy people. We got 2 kids, building a business, leading the globe here with It Works. And we got hobbies. We've got stuff that we like to do. And so to spend the amount of time that people are spending for the benefits of celery is tough. It's tough for a lot of people. On the other hand, it's hard to ignore. I mean, the benefits are so amazing from what I've been hearing, and I'm just so excited to try it. And I like that word benefit, Rusty. That's the word that you use when you're talking about this product and all the products that we have. And really, when we're talking about a game plan, that's it. Our game plan is to share the benefits of all of our products. Just celery is the exact same as what we do with all of our other products. We share the benefits that we will be enjoying by taking the products. And we've got an added benefit right now with celery not being available, not shipping just yet. We've got a great opportunity to create a lot of excitement and anticipation for people wanting this product by being able to talk about the benefits and the benefits that people will be able to enjoy once this product starts shipping. And so I love that you mentioned that book. I want to give people a little bit of direction when we talk about benefits. You could go online right now and you could Google the benefits of celery, and you will probably find, if you dig hard enough, that it heals every single thing from swimmer's ear to gout on your foot or anything else. I mean, anything that you Google, any information that you Google, you'll find what you're looking for. And so what I want to do is I want to make sure that as we are creating excitement behind the benefits of this product, that we're being clear and concise with the benefits that we are promoting with this product. And the best way to do that, when I'm promoting a product from It Works, I keep it simple. I go to itworks.com, I find the product, I click on it. There's a great description of what the product is right on the product page. And then you can click on view product information, and there's a bunch of benefits for the celery right in there. So I'm going to read these really quickly so you guys are familiar with them. But as you guys are promoting this product, and really any product, if you're worried about what should I say, what should I not say, if you're not sure exactly how to describe it, this is how you do it. You just go right to the product page and you can get the information right here. So our Just Celery product is sourced simply from clean organic celery. It comes in an easy to mix powder, no mess made, no juicer required. It supports good nutrition, healthy hydration, and clean digestion. Has a mild, natural celery taste with just 1 gram of net carbs and no preservatives. It's non-GMO, it's keto-friendly. It's got no artificial flavors or colors. It's soy-free, and it's vegan. So great product for everybody, like you hit on for just a second, Rusty. It's a great product for everybody in the family. And here's the benefits. They're listed right in here if you click on product information. Sourced simply from clean organic celery, like I said. Let's see. I want to scroll down here really quick. So it says every morning is a celebration with this organic celery stalk powder that makes it simple to support your nutritional goals. Sip your celery first thing in the morning to help your hydration and cleansing your system, improving digestive health, and refreshing your routine with key minerals, electrolytes, polyphenol, antioxidants. And then it goes through and lists the same benefits that are listed on the front page. And then there's a really great frequently asked questions page that will go into a little bit more detail. So I'm excited about this product, Rusty. I can't wait to be on it for a month and be able to share for myself how I feel taking it. If it's anything like any of our other products, I know I'm going to feel amazing.
Well, I think that's going to enhance everything that we're utilizing at this point. If you get on a particular regimen, and especially for the guys, I think every one of us need to get committed to this product, because I think from what I've read in just a third-party book, and I respect the guy because I actually this is his 5th bestseller, and he's very adamant about what the possibilities of this. And I tell you one thing that never takes any time off is disease, and I've been sick in my life. Poverty never takes any time off. The only thing that I found that takes a time off is human beings, and we justify that in many different ways. But if something catastrophic happens in your life, everything about you, I think that's why I've kept my passion for all these years. I'm still in the honeymoon phase with It Works, is because I know what it's like to be sick, and I know what it is to struggle just to feel good. And anything I can do, and I can truly say on my medical record, it is the It Works Global products for the last 10 years that I had them to put on my record with no medications. Now, I work out very hard. I'm more conscious of what I put in my mouth, but I don't miss utilizing our nutrition, and that's what is giving me the energy, the it factor, I call it, to go out and get up early every morning. I do my hard runs. I work out very heavy. I got some of my guys on here tonight that work out with me. They know that we go in, and we're not doing it for show. We're not doing it as performers. We're doing it because I want to impact other people around the world. See, in my philosophy, performers, they want fans. Impactors want friends, and we impact people's lives through your own testimony. And Josh, you and I had a discussion several years back on the golf course about branding and how to monetize the brand. How you monetize your brand is you become a product of what you're doing. That has to be a non-negotiable when you go out and you start to utilize something, because all you're going to do is you go from being a performer, which is a salesperson, to an impactor, which is a person that shares a story, because if it's impacted you, that gives you the ability to impact other people. And this product here, Josh, I got to tell you, I'm way beyond excited, because I know where I was physically a long time ago. I know what plagues my family, and I know that I'm going to give everything my very best shot to become even a bigger brand and branding me for my family's sake. And so I even read that the heavy metals and the things that affect the brain and all the other stuff, they say that we are, no, it's genetic. Because I was reading today that we're in the egg of the female, the sperm of the father. If you've absorbed that, that goes into your genetic pool, and you're able to, that is genetically passed on to your children. So you cannot do enough to guard your health, because when you start to lose it, it's one hell of a fight to get it back. And so if we can put people in a position to win right out of the gate with something that is natural, and by the way this is processed for the Orcs Global. Josh, let's touch on that process a little bit and why we're the #1 guys in the world and the only company with it. And this is just the first of many products to come of this magnitude. It's going to take your health to the next level. Also, it's going to take your brand to the next level. And here's what I know, and I'll let Josh talk more about the way we harvest it and why you're getting the very best known demand in the world. As bottom line is, if we can help you alleviate stress. Stress comes from being not having enough quality time with your family. You're always being behind the 8 ball at the lack of money. And so, but what we want to focus on is getting you healthy and having your money. It becomes a byproduct of how well you execute and share the story, and people seeing the difference in you. So, Josh, I'm really excited about the way this is harvested. For us being have set the pace in the world for this particular product. So would you go over that a little bit as to why this is the most special product, I think, in direct sales today?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, when it comes to any product, I mean, the only way you get the benefits is if it's bioavailable to your body, if its efficacy is at a high enough to where your body can actually get the benefits that are in the original source. And so, you know, the way things are processed matters. If an ingredient is heated up, if it gets too cold, if it sits around too long, any of these things affect the efficacy of a product, and it ultimately affect the ability for your body to receive those benefits. And that's the whole point. There's no point in taking a product that has lost all of its nutritional value. You just, there's no point to it. And so, I'll just echo what Mark said when he was talking about this product and how it's produced. As we read earlier, it's we start with an organic celery stalk, harvested at the peak of its nutritional value, and then it is immediately freeze dried and produced into this product. There's no added fillers. There's nothing in this product other than just celery. I love that name, just celery. Because there's nothing else in there. And so what that allows us to do is to have a product that is bioavailable for our bodies. As it says right here in the instructions, we just open the tub, mix it in 8 ounces of water, and drink it down, and we can enjoy all the benefits that come from celery juice.
Yeah, when you take the product like this, and the way I understand it in the morning by talking to Cammie, doing it the first thing in the morning, and not having anything for about 30 minutes after, it puts your body in a position to absorb everything else you're going to gain maximum benefit. And so why do you want to have minimum benefit when you can do a couple small things? And I love it's because it's convenient, because we all travel a lot, and when we can maximize going after our health, I'd rather be maximum coming after preventative. and going after my health from the state of where I've been. And I promise you, I don't want nobody that in my eyesight or my sphere of influence that have to go through what we've gone through in the past. It is a struggle. It is a fight, and you have to really redefine the why to get up and fight every morning as you come in from being extremely overweight due to a medical condition, and you have to have the warrior mentality. But even a warrior mentality, if I can do something like this right here, plus what I've had, it will make my job easier to go after my health. And what I want to do is I wanted to create, get out of a liability state and to become an asset to my family. And if I can help you get your health back, the money's going to flow. So here's the 4 principles I live by. Most of you listen to me every day. God is always first. I'm a bit raw as a preacher's son. My family's going to always be second, non-negotiable. My fitness is always going to be third. If you watch my lives, I've either come from the health club or I'm on my way to it. Those are the 3 non-negotiables that happen in my life 7 days a week because I'm up at 4 o'clock every morning. That I'm not saying you have to do that. It's just my routine. And then the byproduct of taking care of these 3 is the money. And you'll always have an abundant supply, and you'll start to grow your abundant supply when you get your principles in line. And see, once when I was a banker before I got with Mr. Pentecost and decided enough was enough and I needed to spend time with my children as they're growing up, I chased the money because I come from poverty. I was real poor. Rob and I know what it is to be without food. We know what it is to have your lights turned off. We know what it is for a lot of crazy things to happen. And when I got my break in banking, I chased it hard as I could go, and I put myself under an enormous amount of stress. And then I started chasing the dollar. Now, we did extremely well in banking, but what did I sacrifice? The one thing that was most important to me, I sacrificed time with my daughters. I sacrificed time with Miss Lackey. I've been with her since 1979. And I sacrificed my health, but I put us in a liability state. I wish somebody would have showed me direct sales when I was 18, because we would have never taken that particular course. And then I almost lost my health and my life, and I sacrificed my family, the most important things on earth to me. And then I almost spent everything I had made back to get my health back. And because I got my principles out of balance. And now that my principles are balanced back up, the non-negotiables is the first 3. The byproduct, and Josh can attest to this, we all live a pretty good lifestyle once you get to a point in it, and you get over that momentum, it takes you over the tipping point. And how do we do that, Josh? It's by helping other people succeed in 3 simple steps, by utilizing, creating your brand, monetizing your brand with your story, and sharing that vigorously with passion to help other people. Because would you agree, Josh, that most people, they're after hope and they're after some type of leadership that has their health in mind and not the money. Would you agree, Josh?
Yeah, absolutely. People are searching for the benefits and the blessings that come from building a network's global business and taking products that we have. And so, people are out there searching for this. And what what people out in the world are used to is they're used to being sold. They're used to being told something, lip service from all these companies, big brands. They're used to being told something and then most of the time being let down. That's kind of the norm that people, and that's a big reason why people are so skeptical. And so for us, when we're doing our branding, one of the most powerful things that we can do is be authentic, say what we're going to do, and then do it. With all the social media and everybody, producing all this marketing and everything like that, the most powerful thing that we can do is just tell people, Amber always says, we tell people where we've been, where we're at, and where we're going. And then we story tell and document where we're going, the journey of where we're going. And as people watch that journey, it's very authentic. We're just saying, hey, this is where I've been. And with anything, this is where I've been with my health. This is where I've been with my finances. This is where I've been with my quality of life. This is where I've been with my marriage. This is where I've been with, my life purpose. All those things, we've been somewhere. We have a history. We are where we are right now, and then we've got goals of where we're going. And so if we can properly share our excitement of where we're going with people in all those different areas, and then share with them, bring them along on the journey of as we build up to those goals financially, with our health, in our personal lives, with everything that we've got going on, then, that's what people want. They want an authentic person that's going to hold their hand, believe in their goals as well, and help them out. And just like Rusty said, as we do that, as we help people hit their goals, and as we guide them along and help enough people, the money will undoubtedly come for us at the same time.
Well, I've never been in a position in the high level banking jobs I've had, which was only two, to go out and live life any way I want to with my family, work on my health, and just get paid to do it. And see, what I love about what I've done, Josh, is almost 18 years ago, my very first month, I had a young lady question me today about, had you been doing that a long time? Do you do pretty good? I said, well, here's how I look at it. The very first month I got in almost 18 years ago, what I did that month, I've been getting paid 18 years every month for 18 years off what I did the very first month, except for it has compounded itself multiple times over the course of time. And what do? You don't stop. You just keep adding to it, and you keep adding to it, and you keep pushing the momentum, and you hit a tipping point. Now, here's where we are with It Works Global, and I've been privy for a lot of big business in my life, but none that gives me the flexibility to operate from my kitchen table or my office at home or even my truck as I travel. We're going into the second phase of big business because we've rebranded and we're taking a different course of action, a new direction, and we're leading the industry. And, I heard John Maxwell say the other day, if you want to stay on top, as a leader, you have to have the flexibility to continually change and adapt with the times, because what worked yesteryear, yestermonth, yesterweek, yesterday doesn't work anymore. You have to have the adaptability to, like Mark, the visionary that he is. And I promise you, Josh, the same visionary I met over 18 years ago, and I met him, is the same visionary, but he is compounded, but he has the vision to change the course of where we're going, to reinvent ourselves and not be scared to do it, to take a new course of action, to go out and the reaping of the benefit is always about the people. It's not about he and Cindy. And his story has not changed for his value system as we go out and we recreate the brand of who we are, but never sacrificing our core values in order to do that, to put you in a position to win. And I'm talking about putting you in a position to win physically, number one, and financially, number two, and creating the life that you believe you deserve. And see, what we want to do is we want to get into your hearts. And so if you don't have any heart, love in your heart, you'll never have any heart in your love. And you have to have the love for people, and you have to have a love that you want to help change their course of life. Today, I was able to start some people on some new hope, a course of action that gives them the hope that they can utilize products such as this and the other stuff that I just shared my story. And they said, well, what did you take? And I just started them off with three things that are very simple that I know it's going to get the cause and effect that they're after. And if they can see it and they can feel it, that's what this thing is all about. Going out every day and sharing your story multiple times. Every time you get an opportunity, you have to be a walking, talking billboard, because I promise you, if you start to lose your health, you'll do everything you can to get it back. And I met a guy today that they had taken him off his medical treatment and said, we can't do anything else for you. And I said, yeah, I remember the day they told me the same thing, and that was 12 years ago, and I'm not dead yet. And I just chose not to believe him. I chose to go out and get up and fight, and I was able to share a concept and a couple things that worked for me. I said, I don't know what it will do for you, but it's worth the try. I said, if you want it bad enough, you never stop trying till the day that your time is over. And I believe everybody's here for a reason, a plan, a purpose. And every one of us was in the same boat this morning. We were part of the Wake Up Club. And that means we still have something to accomplish, and we have a plan and a purpose. And what is our purpose here in life? And Josh, I know you're going to agree. Our purpose every single day is to make a difference and impact and add value to the people around you. When you start to add value to the people around you, you tell me what's better than that. And Josh, and you've seen the Pentagon and our whole corporate staff and all the leadership in It Works Global, everyone you talk to is always trying to pour into other people and add that value. Would you agree, sir?
Yeah, I'd agree 100%. I mean, I love what you said about the vision and the purpose of the company from day one for Mark and Cindy, and how it's still the same. He absolutely is a visionary. We absolutely have reinvented ourselves time and time again to adjust to the current marketplace, to adjust to new science and products and different things like that. But I would 100% agree with you that the vision always the same: to help people live a great life, being a healthy body, financial health, a good relationship with our Creator and our Savior, good relationships within our families and with our friends and all, the whole package. I just love the culture that we have here at Works Global and all the blessings that come in all those areas. I've seen blessings in every single area of my life being a part of this company, every single one. And it just keeps getting better.
Well, actually the blessings have compounded itself since the beginning. And, it's easy to follow followers. And what I want you to do is take a snapshot of your before and after your life in the last 10 years. Take a snapshot of your before and afters. And I've had several people from other companies want to talk to me today. And I just ask them simple questions. I'd love to see your before and afters. Not so much physical, but the snapshot of your life. Are you any better off? And do you have the vision? And what is your core value system? And what is the core value system of the leadership in your company? And I never heard that God was first. I wish everybody, I love the industry as a whole, but I can tell you, I was with Mark in a very high-end meeting not too many years ago, and emphatically, we always put God first, and not at the end of our functions, at the beginning of our functions. And I can attest to that. I have proof positive that, that I communicate with the Pentecost every day, 7 days a week in prayer. And we have for years and years and years, because the heart is right, and the heart is right to put you in a position to win. Now, Josh, let's create us a plan of action, a course of action. We know things are going to happen. It's getting ready to start to happen very rapidly as far as people being on the celery to take this celery challenge. And, we've projected 1.3 million tubs of this product being moved in a very short order. You have to determine, where do you want this moved? You want most of it in your organization or not? So, Josh, everybody, you need your entire customer base. You get reaching out to them, being the professional that you should be, letting people know about this, because this is a real game changer. It is not a niche market. I love keto to death. Don't get me wrong. I'm 100% all in. There's enough keto here to supply this family for the next 3 or 4 months, and it's always coming. We don't ever want to run out, because that we love it. But this is not a niche market. This right here covers every human being. I don't care what form of lifestyle you got. So in order to go after and to hit this challenge and really upset the market like we should, what is the course of action that you would recommend to this team tonight?
So the first thing I would say is just get a little bit of education in your brain. If you haven't gone to the product page and read up on celery, I would do that first thing, just so you know the real basics of the benefits that we promote with this product. And then I would start sharing some excitement. Never underestimate the value of excitement in your voice when you're talking about these products and this opportunity. Excitement alone can take you way up here. And then all the other stuff that comes with it, leadership and more knowledge and all of that stuff, will take you even higher. But excitement alone can take you way up there. And so get excited about this product. I would start promoting it every day on the people that I'm talking to. What you're excited about, what the benefits are going to be, and then start prepping them for the challenge that we're going to have. If you've forgotten some of the details of that challenge, they did talk a little bit about it on Mark's Facebook page probably about a week ago. So if you need to go back and watch that video, definitely do. I'm going to, just so that I have a little bit of a refresher on it. But the details, more details of that challenge and everything are going to be forthcoming here in the next couple days. But I would make sure that I'm educated on celery, what our product does, what the benefits are, get really excited, and then I would prep my team. I want my whole team ready to go when this product starts shipping and when we start that challenge.
Absolutely. And your excitement, you need it to be authentic, and it needs to be a true excitement, not a hypey excitement like you're just trying to sell somebody something. You got to share, like he said, like Josh said, we have to share the possibilities of the benefit by ingesting something that's really good for your body. And just alone for what you can read in this particular book and also in our bullet sheets, that alone got me so excited from where I've come from. Because as I said earlier, disease does not take it. It don't take Saturday and Sunday off. It don't work Monday through Thursday and a half a day on Friday. It's after you constantly. So this has been put in a form that is very convenient for us. It's very simplistic. And in the morning you ingest it. I'm going to, Josh, you know me for a long time, and some others, I'm very compulsive. So if a little do a little good, a whole lot of do a whole lot of good. But I come from a place, a standpoint where, and I'm not making any claims here, but cancer runs on both sides of our family. Robin's mother, grandmother's side, my mother's father's side, and therefore I've got two daughters, and someday I'm going to have some grandkids, hopefully. And I want to go ahead and start the preventative measures now, because I'm telling you what, you don't want to go through the treatment. So whatever you can do to get up and fight. And how do you win? It starts here between your ears, growing into every day, feeding the brain, and now you're going to have something that pulls. According to this book, when you're on it for a while, that brain fog that some of us get sometime, it'll pull those heavy metals out of there. Best I can read with the way we've put this celery thing together, the way Mr. Pentecost has. And you're going to think clearer, you're going to be smarter, you're going to obtain more, you're going to have a true, genuine, authentic excitement. And excitement is contagious. And when you get excited about your own health, you'll become contagious to the surroundings around you, not only your family. And I was talking to a guy about our church here in town that's got a great ministry for children, and they're having about 50 a night. I said, you know what? The average kid has got 6 little buddies at school, and so if these 50 kids impact the 6, well, look how many kids you are, and those duplicate. It's nothing more than the way we've designed, or Mark has designed It Works Global, is impacts, but it compounds every time it impacts somebody else, because you're creating a different sphere of influence. And we did a quick math scenario, and it's about 30,000 children that could be impacted within our state here and around the world by just those 50 being excited about what they're doing. Because excitement, you cannot contain excitement, because what does it do? It puts you in a position to become contagious. And I promise you, I've been with him a long time. I've done very well with it. I've had a great health story. But I'm more excited about where my health is going from this point forward than I've been in the entire almost in the beginning of my 18 years here. And I can't stress enough that you're worth it. You're important. Do not sacrifice your health for no way, shape, fashion, or form. If you're sick and It Works Global, it's because you chose to be sick and you chose to be broke. Because if you utilize this particular product, I can tell you the chances of you going in the right direction is to me, it's about 100%. It's just how fast you want to get there. And every time that you go through an obstacle in life, that stepping stone is not a roadblock, whether it's a health scare, whether it's a financial supposedly crisis. No, God has put you in a position to put you through something. He's testing you because you need to gain more maturity so you can handle the next level of blessings. So if you're not going through anything and the devil ain't messing with you, well, hell, you ain't doing nothing. And they don't have to mess with you. But anytime you're in, and as a minister's son, near about my entire life, every time I've seen hardships come and people pass the test, the floodgates were opened up for the next level of blessings. And you know what? Once you do this in a proper manner, and you pass the test, you gain in the maturity. So, and in maturity, you gain wisdom. And with wisdom, you're able to do what? Add value and impact other people. Guys, you only get really one shot at life with a company. You're all at the near about the top of $1 billion company that has just reinvented itself with a product line that nobody in the world has, but everybody in the world needs. Do not let this pass you by. Do not sit on your laurels and take the weekends off. Make up your mind that Josh can attest this. Josh, how did you and I become millionaires with this? We worked like millionaires. We didn't take the time off. We made the necessary sacrifices back then. And you know what Josh and I are doing? This has become a way of life for us in our families because our wives are so big. I got 2 daughters and a wife in here. And Josh, I know his children and his wife, we put them at the priority point, and we're going to go after it, and we're going to change the future generations of our family. We're going to create what we call legendary legacy. Josh, would you agree?
I would agree 100%, Rusty. And I love what you talked about with everything compounding. And then I love what you were saying about, disease not taking a day off, because that's true in everything in life. I mean, a very common saying is that everything worthwhile is uphill. And I like to look at that a little bit different, actually, because if you're walking uphill, you can actually stop, sit down on a rock and take a little rest and remain where you're at. But I think actually everything worthwhile is swimming upriver, because actually if you stop, you're actually going backwards. That applies to your health, just like Rusty was saying. If you start to slack off, maybe you're not eating so bad, but you're not exercising, you're not eating well, you're allowing that disease to come in and for your health to start degrading. Same thing in your relationships with your spouse. You can't take days off and then expect to pick up where you left off. You're either moving forward or you're moving backward. And same thing in this business, same thing in every little part of life. And so let's make sure that we are prioritizing, like Rusty said, and don't let this opportunity that we have right now, this business over the last 7 years, it's been a series of, jumps forward, and we stay consistent. And as we have new products or new different things that are coming in, we have put ourselves in a position to capitalize on those opportunities. And that's really what we have in front of us. An exciting, new, effective, powerful product that a lot of people need and want and need and want the benefits of it. And so it's a great opportunity for us to promote this product and help a lot of people out and see a big boost in our business.
Absolutely. Don't be part of the group that said, I wish I should have, could have.
Yep.
I had some people today that was with me 10 or 15 years ago, and they're hating themselves for not sticking with it. I said, well, you made up your mind to follow the average, the mediocre, the ones that follow the followers that headed to the exit signs. And I said, I mean, how many exit signs have you seen since you left? And they said, we can't believe you're still doing it. I said, well, why not? I'm still here a long time because I made up my mind that not only was my wife and kids were worth it, I was worth it. And it's how I chose to spend my time, because I understand something about time. Time is very short. If you live to be 100 years old, it's very quick. And I never thought at this juncture of my life my father would have died on me 6 years ago. And I'm confident if I'd had this product to put in him based on what I read, he would have had, I don't know if I could have added time, but I could have added quality to the time. And so what I want to do is put quality of life. I don't want none of you to be a liability to your family. You become a liability first in your thinking, and then your physical attributes creates even a bigger liability, because that's what you dwell on. When you dwell on making you break for freedom, that is just more than your finances. Making you break for freedom in your health, making you break for freedom in your thinking, and then all of a sudden the byproduct of making you break for what you're doing, it shows up monetarily. And that when you break and you scale that fence, they'll always send the dogs after you. But I promise you, if you scale the fence, Josh and I will be sitting on the other side in the getaway car, and you'll catch it all in your rearview mirror, because this is a year that people's going to make you break for freedom, and you ain't going to never have to go back to that old way of life, because you've just created a new way of life. And then we'll make those dogs choke on the dust. In fact, Josh and I are crazy enough, we'll throw it in reverse. We'll back over a couple of them dogs, because we're going to make a profound statement as we help you gain your freedom. But you're going to have to work with us. You're going to have to get in and prioritize. Like disease, you can't take any time off when you're put in a position where we are now. Disease and poverty, they don't take no time off. And you know what? Why am I going to take it? I'm not. I'm going to work around the clock until I create an entire new story for Rusty. And I'm doing that because I love Robin, Ellen, and Samantha so much, but I love you guys just as much. My love is unconditional. That means I don't have any emotional attachment to the lover. Then I want you to be the very best version of you can be, because I want to make me the new version. I want to be the next generation of leadership. It took it to the next level, that they said, no, them guys won't quit at all. No, they're just used to winning. That is a way of life. And used to winning, we're going to be just like disease. We don't take many days off when you're used to winning. You always have to prepare. If you're going to play on the Super Bowl team, you have to always be in a constant state of repair. And it starts right here in the mind. And you know what? We have a simple system that is so simple that if you follow 3 little steps, there's absolutely no way that you can fail at this. It's just how many times you're going to get up to bat and swing in order to get that system completed. Josh, finish up with the system, and we're going to call it a good night.
All right. I love it. So like Rusty says, super simple. We follow the 3 steps, the steps to success. We join the party. Each and every one of us that's already in this business, we run our ADBV auto ship. That's the law. We get these products, we take them, we share them. We are a product of a product. We look for 3 loyal customers and 2 distributors, and then we go Ruby. And I'm excited to see what kind of promotions we're gonna get as we close out this month of July. We've got 2 weeks left. What do we got? 2 weeks left, Rusty?
Right at 2 weeks. And today, I believe, is the 18th, and it's 31 days in this month.
Yeah, so just under 2 weeks. So we got lots of time left to finish out the month strong, and I'm excited to see what you guys can do.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I love to close everything by letting you know who you are. And Yeah, I meet so many people during the course of my day that don't realize who they are. They think they are who their mama told them they was, or their daddy or some stupid school teacher. And by the way, I totally believe that the educational system is corrupt because they never teach our children about money. They never taught us about how to go out and compound yourself. And I think we're participating in modern day slavery. And therefore, that's why we're stressed out in our health. But when you realize who you are, and you realize that right now that you were made for so much more, I believe before the foundation of the world, that God Almighty chose every one of you. Man, can you imagine? You got chose before the foundation of the world. And I also believe that with the day your father's sperm hit your mother's egg, that was not by chance, that was by choice. You were predestined. And you were nothing more than a fertilized egg going down your mother's fallopian tube. And God Almighty equipped you with everything you need to go out and impact the world to become highly successful. And you were birthed into a blueprint. That blueprint is specific to a purpose and has a principle built into the blueprint. And since the beginning of time till the end of time, there ain't never been nobody like you, nor will there ever be, which constitute that you're priceless, that you're one of a kind, and you deserve the very best in life if you're willing to fight for it. And up to this point, you've only modeled and mirrored what you've seen. Now, tonight, you've been exposed to some things that's going to change the course of history for your family to create a legendary legacy. And through unconditional love, you're going to create a new mirror because you just found out who you was, and you have a specific finite plan of action that gives you infinite life, endless possibilities. And you create a new mirror for other people to model, because it's our job at this particular point through your story is to share this with other people and show them and make them aware that they were totally equipped for success. And now you have everything they need to give them the right fuels to take life to anywhere they want to go. The only thing that's holding you back is your lack of ability to dream. And I don't think God ever put a thought in your mind or a dream in your heart that he didn't already equip you to go out and accomplish that and accomplish it big. As long as you're willing to help other people succeed, you'll never have to worry about your own success because it'll always be there. Is that true, Josh?
That's true.
Guys, I appreciate you, Josh. I appreciate you being on here tonight for this Zoom. It'll be uploaded to my YouTube channel between now and in the morning. Guys, I love you. You matter to me. And until tomorrow, may this the best night you've ever had. Good night, everyone.